But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And then
We can indeed confirm it. The document that DogPack did include that was blurred, that I will be showing you, of course, censored in my own way, can confirm that this person did indeed have a disgusting interaction with a child.
do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure by now you already know that DogPack404 dropped his second video to absolutely demolish MrBeast called I Worked For MrBeast. He's a Sociopath this time. It's already at 1 million views. It was just posted 3 hours ago. I did live stream it. It was pretty amazing. Thank you all for watching. Anyways, one of the biggest takeaways from this video, there's a lot that happened, right? There is a former employee that talked about how he was in one of MrBeast's videos and how it was all scripted and how they made him take one of his old cars and destroy it for views and clicks and blah blah blah. And then they wanted to like lock him in solitary confinement for a few it was supposed to be 30 days or 100 days, but he only ended up doing, they were like, we're gonna do 30 days and then we're gonna let you out. But he didn't last that long, and he ended up getting blisters and a whole bunch of like, you know, mental anguish, because it's horrible to be trapped inside of a fake prison or whatnot. It's horrible, and obviously that's what the video is about. But one of the biggest takeaways is the fact that MrBeast hired a convicted offender. And you know what kind of offender I'm talking about. Just take a look at this. This is 44 minutes into the 50-minute video. This is the former staff member who was locked in the prison.
Jimmy didn't know, or that Jimmy was covering stuff up. He didn't want stuff to come out. You know, he's very careful about his image. You know, the tangible proof that he knew but covered it up. You know, how do you prove that, you know? Well, there was a known sex offender, registered sex offender, convicted sex offender on the registry and everything.
Now, he blurred this image out, but if you did watch the original cut, it showed the photo of, like, the information.
Who worked there. And, like, you can, you know, someone pees in public, you're on the registry, you know, you get it. You can still have a job after you're on the, that's one thing. You know, you go to prison, you get rehabilitated, that's one thing. You know, like if you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people.
And we can indeed confirm it. The document that DogPack did include that was blurred, that I will be showing you, of course, censored in my own way, can confirm that this person did indeed have a disgusting interaction with a child.
That he's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people.
MrBeast is a child channel. Nobody can change that idea. Nobody can change that fact that MrBeast is a content creator for children. He creates children's slop. Highly edited slop, but it's still for children who want to see 100 days of blah, blah, blah. Give money to this, this, this. He hired a predator to work on a channel for children.
And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was like the manager when it all started. And you know that he knew, and because he'll be in videos, he'll be in thumbnails.
So this is the guy. That is the predator right there.
He'll be around, and whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's like, what are you concealing? That you are a registered sex offender? And that your face can be looked up on a thing? How much more can you literally cover up a sex offender?
Yeah.
With a physical mask. Like, do I have to... Is it more on the nose? Or I don't know why they let him go, because there's rumors back and forth. You know, so I don't know why they let him go, but he did leave at one point. Even if that guy didn't do anything, they still knew about it and he was still around. And what if he's one of the people in the Discord servers? Yeah. What if he's not? I don't know. But when I was there, they called him Delaware. It's like, why?
Now that's a great point. MrBeast, the Chris Tyson Discord, we know their link. But now we have the confirmation that MrBeast employed a predator, a offender of minors, Combine that with the Shadman art, combine that with the Discord. How much more proof do you guys need? The glazing will never stop, I get it. But how much more evidence do you need that there's something wrong?
Why do you call him Delaware? I didn't know. Apparently they called him Delaware because he's not allowed to go back to Delaware.
There you go.
That's his nickname? Colloquially? Like, yeah, it's Delaware. Don't ask him why,
Now, for context, this guy is a comedian. Now, while he is sharing true stories, he will, have a little humor to it. It's how people handle trauma and issues like this. I don't blame him. I do the same thing, but this is a serious thing. So don't take it as him teasing or being funny, as him not being a serious person or like a trusted source, right? Now, for context, here's a screenshot of the part that was cut out from Dogpack's video. It's going to be heavily censored. It shows the person's name. His name is Charles, right? He's 6'1", and it gives all his information. All that's going to be blurred, except for this very bottom part that says 4th degree blank inner victim less than 18 years old. Victim age 1 to 11 years old. This person did something with a 1 through 11-year-old person and was hired to be in MrBeast's content. Out of all the human beings on Earth you could hire, you hire this sick freak, right? We have more context, right? Here's the guy's face. Charles, right? There's Charles in the MrBeast video. What else do you need? What else do you need? And it somehow can get worse, as even Chris Tyson, Ava Chris Tyson, the one who's currently in heat for the same similar situations, of course, they didn't do anything that we know of with a 1 through 11-year-old. Never asked Jake how he protected his kid or his family from his own brother-in-law. Andrea Mesa says, low blow, thought we weren't talking about kids. Who you keep in your company describes a lot about you, and it's a screenshot of the allegations, the charges with the 1 through 11-year-old. And now we have this person, James Jackson, saying, so I'm watching MrBeast and they keep saying calling JakeTheViking Delaware. Since I'm from Delaware, I'm curious why you call him Delaware. They're calling my brother-in-law / manager Delaware, and because that's his name, which it's not his name is Charles. So Delaware is his nickname that was given to him by the MrBeast team because he's banned from Delaware. They know why he's banned from Delaware, yet they employed this man. Ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, somehow every single day it continues to get worse. And of course, we've seen the situation going around where people are going to try to discredit Dogpack and make it seem like he's some insane maniac. We get it. But at this point, the proof does not lie. The proof is not lying to you. Even JakeTheViking, who said Jimmy knew, it seems like Jake knew as well. Jake knew that his brother-in-law did have a relationship with a 1 through 11-year-old that they should not have had. As a matter of fact, they should be in the dirt for having. That's just my thoughts, right? I don't encourage harm. I don't encourage any of that. But what I do encourage you guys to like, subscribe, share. Go watch Dogpack's video, because there's a whole lot to discuss. This is just the first video on this topic, probably, at this point, because it's actually insane. This is our reality, guys. This is our reality. It's nuts. It's wacky. But peace out. See you soon.